Normal, a short script written and read by Cindi Walton. A woman of unknown age is returning home. She opens the door to her house and she goes through the motions of putting down her purse, keys, and places a bag of fast food on the dining room table. Hi, babe. I hope you're hungry. This therapy shit really works up an appetite. I'm pissed just thinking about it. Sit down and I'll tell you about today's session. She opens up the bag of burgers, takes out one, and hands it to an unseen person across the table. This time I remember to have them add extra mayo, just the way you like it. Okay, where do I start? As my therapist is fond of saying, start at the beginning, Maddie. I can't seem to get it through to this shrink that I don't have issues. You and I both know it's others, namely my family, who have the issues, that they'd love to make 'em mine. Napkins are handed out, and she shoves one across to the unseen person. Want an onion ring? Anyway, I proceeded to explain to this therapist that you and I have a very loving and complete relationship. It's my family that's having a problem with our bond, claiming my feelings for you aren't quote-unquote normal. Woman pauses and shakes her burger for emphasis. I looked at the guy and I said, normal? Seriously? Is it normal that my parents have married, divorced, and remarried each other twice? Or that my brother spends a fortune on biannual trips to Colorado, rents all the ski equipment but never hits the slopes because it's more fun to chill in the lodge than smoke weed? And don't get me started on my family's good name. Under the guise of being normal, they pay good money to have their skeletons buried. Like, remember the time my sister got that DUI wearing only her skivvies? Now, that never made the papers, now did it? Woman gets up, leaves the room, and returns with a bottle of wine and an opened beer, which she hands across to the unseen person. So I ask him if it sounds like my family meets the therapist's definition of normal. God, I really wish you liked wine. It would be so much fun to go on one of those local wine tours, where we could sip and sample. I guess we could still go, but you would have to be the designated driver. Anyway, back to the issue at hand. I've decided I'm not going back to therapy. To hell with what my family and others think. After 2 months of seeing this idiot for the sole purpose of getting my family off my back and making them see that our relationship is perfectly normal, the high and mighty odds suggest that I spend a week without you and I journal what I'm feeling during this so-called absence. As God is my witness, it ain't happening. We made a commitment, remember? Till death do us part, and I don't intend to die anytime soon. Do you? The camera pans across the table, and we see a 6-foot, blow-up male figure sitting in a chair with fast food and a beer before him. Fade to black, credits roll.